A whole lot of the research that I've been doing is about the difficult people you can work with or supervise. But what if the most challenging person is your boss? I'm Dave Edwards. We continue our series with perhaps one of the greatest at work challenges, the difficult boss. And later, I'm going to tell you more about my research, so stay tuned. Whether the problem is a micromanager, a leader with anger management issues, favoritism, incompetence, or outright bullying, the impact of a difficult boss on employees can be disastrous. However, it's crucial to find strategies to manage those challenges effectively so that you can maintain productivity and your own mental well being. So let's start at looking at the different types of difficult bosses. According to Muse career coach Eloise Ione, difficult bosses can typically be categorized into two groups: those with problematic personalities and those with challenging work styles. The first category includes bosses who are disrespectful, lone wolves, workaholics, and know it alls. The second encompasses those with poor leadership skills, micromanagers, and bosses who just demand too much or show favoritism. Given that work occupies a big part of our lives, improving the relationship with a difficult boss is pretty important because that's going to reduce your stress. A better working relationship can lead to increased productivity. So, here are some things you can do. Make sure you're really dealing with a difficult boss. First, it's essential to objectively assess whether your boss is truly difficult. So think a little bit about their behavior. Is that the result of their personality or their work style? That might help you develop a clearer strategy for addressing the situation. Understanding why your boss behaves the way he or she does can provide insights into their management style. For example, a micromanager might feel pressured by their superiors for better outcomes. You want to maintain your professionalism. Regardless of your boss's behavior, it's important to maintain your own professionalism and not let their actions affect your work quality. That'll make sure you're still respected by other leaders in the company and will protect your own job and reputation. Anticipate needs, particularly with micromanagers. Staying one step ahead can minimize their need for constant oversight. By anticipating the requests and completing tasks ahead of time, you can reduce their micromanagement tendencies. Set boundaries. When dealing with a workaholic or a boss with no respect for boundaries, it's really important for you to set clear limits. Politely but firmly communicate when you're unable to take on any additional tasks due to an existing workload. Don't assume your boss knows everything. A managerial title doesn't mean they know everything. If following your boss's guidance has not been beneficial, get some advice from other mentors within the company or just trust your own judgment a little bit more. Manage your emotions. When dealing with a boss who has anger management issues or who criticizes in public, it's important to stay calm and not take their behavior personally. Address issues in private and remain composed so that it doesn't escalate. Document your interactions. You keep a record of your interactions with a difficult boss. That can be helpful, especially if the behavior crosses into bullying or harassment. Documentation can help you with evidence if you need to talk to HR or upper level management. And finally, seek support. Sometimes it's just helpful to talk to trusted colleagues or mentors about what you're experiencing. They can give you some advice and support, and sometimes they can even intervene on your behalf. Working for a difficult boss is probably one of the most challenging things you can experience, but by understanding a bit about their behavior and employing some strategic coping mechanisms, it's possible to maintain productivity and your own mental well being. This advice applies to any difficult person you have to deal with on the job, but in this case, the power balance is different. My online course, Managing Difficult People, breaks down each personality type that drives you crazy. It's based on my research and discussions with HR staff in a variety of different fields. Find out more about the course, Managing Difficult People, at daveedwardsmedia.com and click on courses.